I was very upset. My Star Wars shirt, they'll never forget. It was the only one I got in 3X. It pre-shrunk is a lie.
It shrunk again.
Yeah.
Oh good, we have to fight our way
Oh, we
back.
just leveled up.
Sweet.
So we weren't into 70 yet.
No. We are in
Because I said, I'm like, aren't you in like the 60s?
I thought I was in the lower 70s.
Whatever. You should be more than equipped for this.
I'll wait till we
I
add.
think I've seen you beat it in the 50s. Like the first time.
I do like the lightning effects from the hits on Ultima Weapon.
Oh, the stars everywhere.
You know, like the weird like lightning strike looking stuff. Maybe it's only when I was on the ground.
Oh,
It's only on the ground. Yeah, because otherwise it's just stars everywhere.
Stars. It's full of stars.
Oh, yeah, that's right. A perpetual hover or fly.
Flying.
As long as you're on a flat.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't incline up.
What about down?
Down works. As long as I'm not trying to go up an incline, I'll continuously never touch the ground. See, so like, if I do that, so if I do this, I'm good. I can go instantly, like forever in circles around here, but the second I try to go up a ramp.
Yeah, I know you could hover there forever because you did that one challenge where
against
you were.
the bot, or the...
Yeah, in the Halloween town.
But that was specifically in Final Form.
Well, yeah, because you had the two spinning keyblades with the like auto reflect.
This is it. It's over. Yeah. Take this. It's over. Yeah. This is it. Yeah, it's over. It's over.
It's over.
Geez, Sora.
Yeah, I know. Caleb got No Man's Sky. Right. He's like, it's kind of boring, but he likes the collectability part of it because he likes doing that. It's like, it's not really what I thought it would be. I'm like, yeah, I know, because they made a lot of promises and basically like in what is it called? What's it called? Procedurally generated, basically. Universe that you could explore infinitely, but it's all like boring the same crap over and over again. Like, there's not any actual variety, there's not any meaningful variety to any of it. And the things you're collecting, you get 50 million of the same thing, basically. Like, you get carbon
From everything.
from killing enemies, and you get the same carbon no matter how unique the enemies are. Like,
That's why we're called carbon-based life forms.
but you like turn the carbon into like you ultimately can turn it into ship fuel to fuel your ship to go get more carbon to make it more ship fuel. Like there's no point to any of it. It's like the pirate missions in Assassin's Creed 3. Like you did it, or collecting shit in that game. You did it so you could upgrade your house, so you could upgrade your ship, so you could get more stuff to upgrade your house. Like
It was like self-fulfilling.
yeah, it's what is it? Collecting for collecting's sake, or exploration.
That's
for
what I need to do. Turn off Riku's auto limit thing.
It is off.
Why the hell does it keep saying that? Hold on. It keeps giving me the option. Oh, there it is. Blocks enemy text with Shield of Darkness. Fuck you.
Yeah, I don't think you want that, do you?
No, I was just reading what it was. Hold on.
Does it keep giving you that triangle thing?
Yep, it keeps
I didn't even
interrupting my
notice.
reactions with Riku's bullshit.
Proof of existence. Alright, well this is as good a place as any. We're officially... You might want to save your game, by the way. I think that's...
I think it was one of the random places I found somebody earlier.
Yeah, isn't...
No, Sykes. Oh, this is an actual, like, place. All the other ones broke, I thought.
Did you fight him already?
Yeah, I did. I just wanted to know why this wasn't, like, a broken tombstone area.
Because you can come fight these things to grind for...
Final form. If you want. Oh, I'm so angry.
So yeah, this was kind of impromptu, but hey, MoldyCrow. Yeah, MoldyCrowProductions is back. I'm assuming Moldy Gameplay is back. Like, no,
we're here. We're totally here.
We're here. We're talking to you. Therefore, it cannot be Moldy Gameplay. Yep, I'm Matt.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Josh.
He's playing because it's Kingdom Hearts.
And we are on the verge.
Since we're here. Since we did all that
Save
shit.
before going through the Stargate.
We have no official affiliation with any shows or movies by that name.
And we are, in theory, going to finish this.
I think Josh has got this. He's probably beaten this game like 5 or 6 times at least.
I'm not actually... I wasn't commenting on his skill, more the weird things.
Oh, I thought it was literally like you go through that door and you were there.
No.
Almost, but this is like the last area before it. You just gotta like go up.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, maybe I got that confused with a different room. I thought that was the room where literally you walked up the stairs and then you were at the top.
Oh, that room?
Yeah, that room.
The room with the stairs.
Yeah.
Right, the stairs that go up and then you are on top.
Yeah.
As opposed to the one where you go up and you're on the bottom.
Right.
So Jensen's tower.
No, but see, like there, you went upstairs, but you're not at the top yet. You just went up.
You're at the top of the stairs, but you're not at the top of wherever you need to be.
We're not at the top of the
You're
tower.
not at the top of your game. You know what I'm saying?
Get good, man.
Get good.
So angry that you're died before I can even finish.
Why did you climb up here to die?
Legs. Gordon Freeman is now these legs.
Yeah, sorry, I've been doing a lot of editing lately, so a lot of our old jokes are now fresh in my mind from a year ago.
What was that from? Why did you come here to die?
That was from Pirates of Darkwater. Like the very beginning of the stage, there's a platform right above you. It's like, oh, what's up there? I jump up, and these 2 bats start killing you, and they're really hard to hit because they're so tiny. And then there's nothing up there. It's like except for the bats to kill you.
Who said it? Who said? Okay, why did I come up here?
I was like, why did I come up here to die?
We've made no headway in our backlog. None.
No, we are.
Where are we at? Are we out of? We can't still be in.
No, we are the Pirates of Darkwater. We recorded September 19th.
So we're slightly ahead.
Yes.
Oh God.
And hopefully we'll get farther ahead once.
Oh yeah, that problem.
And
Call from
Avon calling.
Take this. This is it. Yeah. This is it. This is it. Yeah.
We weren't out of battle yet. His dark aura is still on somehow. There it is. Damn it, Riku.
So do we want Dark Shield?
No,
Do we
probably
want
not.
any of his skills?
No.
Josh is just going through and turning off all of Riku's skills one by one.
Why? Are they
Because they're not... No, they all get in the way of reaction commands, so as soon as I do something, or as soon as I want to do something with the reaction command, that pops up and it's in the way.
See, this is the room I was thinking of. I just forgot about that
The room
little...
with the stairs.
No,
when you get to
room
the
with
top,
ramps.
you're there.
I forgot about the room with the ramps that you take up to the room with the stairs.
Which then you go to the back to the room with the ramp. Because that's not stairs.
Okay, this is all new, people. Alright, we gotta take this seriously.
Yeah.
And by new we mean
Yes.
By new we mean very old.
With the care and respect that a MoldyCrowProductions Let's Play
Did that say
entails.
beyond this door is just the beginning?
No.
I swear that's I'm like, no? Oh god, Kingdom Hearts is hollow. My Keyblade's the best. Mickey, yours is clearly the worst.
His looks like the original. Except
It is, it's the Kingdom Key.
But it's gold.
Wasn't yours?
No.
Was it like that weird, like, brassy bronze?
No, mine was silver, like an actual key.
as opposed to fake gold
As opposed
keys.
to gold
This,
keys.
it all ends here.
Death is only the beginning.
Thank you, Imhotep.
And Resident Evil.
I saw that the other day.
So did I.
It was on, I forget which channel. Hey, isn't this right where we left?
No, it's right where we arrived.
So, it seems your hearts have led you to obliteration. Perhaps it doesn't pay to be too loyal to one's heart.
Then what is the point of what you're doing?
I will have to be sure and remember that.
So I'm gonna get a heart and then ignore it. No, I meant like, this looks like the exact same city that we just left.
No!
Oh,
You
really?
ran too far,
We
idiots.
can take him on our own.
Well, at least Kyrie's safe.
Good thing we can't just, open the door.
And so begins the gauntlet.
I was gonna say, I was like,
I jumped instead of reaction command.
I was trying, I was trying to remember. I was like, isn't there some this weird, like, huge reaction command fight where we?
The whole thing is a weird, huge reaction command fight.
Let's go.
Well, what I was remembering is the weird spaceship, like, mech thing
Oh no, that's later.
that he's on.
Yeah, that's
and, like,
later.
There's a huge.
And the first one. And the first Kingdom Hearts, but
Yeah.
there's no reaction commands there.
But I pressed T.
I was gonna say, like, he totally pressed that game.
Come on, game. What's your problem? Why don't you like us? Haha! I cleave your buildings in twain. Why can't we do this in real gameplay?
Yeah,
Really? I totally can.
Knock the enemies into the core! How do we get all the way up here? Never mind.
Jumped on skyscraper. That will be my turn.
One more phone to edit out.
Well, mine never goes off, so.
I need to go to the other side.
Would you like me to? Well, I can't because I'm so used to my phone that has literally no password. You just like slide. Just
Neither does
slide.
mine.
Is there a button you can hit to...
Not unless the phone's on. If it's anything like mine, the screen's on.
Time to go.
We can just push our luck and hope it doesn't happen a lot.
Quick, to the other side, to the other side!
For the operation station.
That blast came from the... What is this thing called?
That was a 9-second countdown.
She's gonna blow!
Leave now?
What's the keys?
Wow, I did not realize...
What's
you
the
actually
actual
did that
line? What is it?
with
Leave in a moment of triumph?
I think you
I
overestimate
think you
chances.
overestimate that chances.
The death chess piece. Whatever that thing is. Yeah, I forgot how much, like, how like cut offy the screen is.
The shield is down. Shoot the claw.
It's the death suit of card symbols. Bam. Back off.
The barrier's been unlocked. Attack it more. When do we get to go back out and finish the other cylinder?
They are both finished, that's why we're here.
Oh, I didn't realize you actually took the other one out.
Yeah.
I'm apparently was misreading your gauges. I thought it still had a lot to go.
Is this it? It is, I think.
Well, not the end though.
No, but you keep saying this is it.
Oh. Excuse me. Misunderstood.
What? I'm trying to remember.
Look out for enemies from above.
Oh yeah, I think I can't remember if it was one of us. Or no, it was when I was streaming Persona 4. They're like, when you do the all-out attack, someone will say this is it, and somebody on the chat was like, they shouldn't be allowed to say that unless it's actually gonna kill them. Like, yeah, I agree. It hit it because they're like, this is it, and then it's like a boss.
Yeah.
Like an all-out attack never kills a boss unless it's like right at the end.
Unless it's scripted.
Right. Or you manage to
Come
like.
on, seriously.
The energy core has been stopped.
I thought it was one of those, you can't do it, you can't finish it unless it's a finisher, and it went invulnerable like right before I could.
Boom.
Oh yeah, the whole bomb.
Oh, you mean like every boss in these games?
Mm-hmm.
Like it has to be at the end of a combo. I hate that.
Which, depending on how long your combo is very hard.
Yeah. Ah yes, knight in chair.
Yes.
This is all coming back to me.
Part 3.
Just like Boomerang.
It's all coming back to me. Is
Where you
that
can just stand next to it.
Xemnas or is that just part of the ship? Or Xehanort or whoever the fuck.
You can like stand right next
I
to
think
him.
it's actually
like
him.
Yeah.
But he's in like a suit of armor.
It's got
He looks like Nightmare from Soul Calibur.
I don't know.
And he has that sweet like curtain attached to like draped around him.
What's he saying?
I don't know.
Because all I hear is I'm hearing like
Okay. Game's over, right?
Oh no, sorry, this was part 2.
That was it, right? We beat him. That was good. Yeah, pat on the back.
all
right, what a great
game. We're still waiting for 3. Because it's been 10, 11 years. 2005?
It comes out, what, next year at the earliest?
Maybe. Yeah.
I need more rage.
I need more heart to have more rage. Or any.
I need more soul.
Your soul.
Xemnas, there's more to a heart than just anger or hate. It's full of all kinds of feelings.
Yeah, like jealousy.
Don't you remember?
And spite.
Unfortunately, I don't.
I'm dead. But not really dead, because you still have 2 more boss battles.
Spoilers.
Yay! Oh, and Kyrie and Mickey are back through.
All did great.
Or we went back through, I
We
guess.
went back through.
Don't you go running away on me.
You're coming back
So
with
many
us,
zippers.
right?
I had given in to the darkness.
Riku,
And is there a reason you couldn't zip it down
How
just
am
a
I
little
gonna face
further?
everyone?
Yes.
like this.
Oh, David Gallagher. And we're the 2 of us are over here, and you guys are over there.
Convenient. Oh, hey, me.
I'll open a path.
Ha ha. Somebody can't get it up anymore.
You don't belong in the Dark Realm anymore, Riku.
What? I meant erecting a portal.
A Stargate.
Why do you have to laugh at erections?
Oh my god, a ghost. The Ghost Squad.
We will play that eventually.
Yes, I do have a Wii sitting right there.
Which if I remembered, I could have just grabbed it. But
I'm not sure.
Welp.
Who did this? I'm not sure. Let's just jump through it.
He said whelp, I'm not sure. Like, I'm guessing he's like when people say like whelp, but he just said whelp. So is he calling Donald a whelp?
Yes.
what, is this like a dog thing? All dogs are drawn through it?
I'm still confused. We're in the middle of like the base of all the nobodies that we've been fighting the whole game, and this random portal gets made, and nobody knows who made it. We're just like, let's do it.
Can we see her?
Nominate.
We can.
Sure.
But the rest of the idiots can't.
See,
Nope.
we meet again, like we promised.
Huh?
Roxas.
You said we'd meet again. But when we did, we might not recognize
Oh, God.
each other.
He's possessing me.
I think I would shit myself if something just like walked out of me and started talking to this other ghost.
I think I understand. I see myself the way you remember me. And you see yourself the way I remember you.
Okay, Ventus.
I always thought nobodies were doomed to fade back into darkness.
Yeah. But you and I did it.
Well, we can't
We got
speak
to
about
meet our
nominating.
original selves.
So, we can be together again.
Right. Anytime Sora and Kairi are together.
I was
We'll be
gonna
together
say-
every day. Right, Sora?
Yeah.
You're my boo. Or bae, either way. I just found out what that meant a few months ago.
Which is?
Bae, before anyone or anything else. B-A-E, bae.
Oh, I thought it was just short for like beauty.
No.
Or
Boo,
bae.
boo. Boo is my boo. Like,
I like this one. They're just like, no, we don't want to shake hands. That's too girly. Let's just stand
that's
apart.
manly. Shake it. Oh, good firm.
Let's just stand completely apart.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, you're still you, and I would explain it, but you're an idiot. So, never mind.
Hey, let's go home.
Riku, come on.
Yeah.
No, don't go first, Kairi.
Yeah, we always...
Sora,
We're gonna be together every day, so I'm gonna make sure to go through this portal 10 feet before they do.
Oh, and now you're dead. Yeah, we were talking about, I think it was last week, or a week or two ago, I was talking to somebody about dings from YouTube and, like, copyright stuff, and I told them about our first Kingdom Hearts video. I'm like, yeah, so I don't think we got dinged, but they totally muted our entire video because of simple clean.
No, that was the last one.
Oh, was it the last
It was
one?
the
The
ending.
ending.
The first one, they put an ad on it.
The second one they dinged.
muted.
Did we get a ding?
No, not a copyright strike.
They just muted
They
it.
just muted it.
Why do they ever give copyright strikes? Why don't they just mute it? I guess unless if you do it again.
No, because some things you can put on YouTube, like whole episodes of things or like parts of movies, and
True.
that's pure copyright infringement, rather than like this stuff is just like
It's incidental.
Wait, where
Well, no, it's just a recording. Like theoretically speaking, we are playing the game, so it's not like that is
We're using it out
copyrighted.
of
It's just the
context.
music.
Yeah, we're not. It's
Yeah.
incidental. We're not using it out
Yeah,
of context.
and we're not like, I guess, supplying it when it's not freely available. Like
Or you-
anybody can like listen to that. Pretty much
Or you could play
whenever they want.
Burnout Paradise and the whole thing just get muted because it's all licensed
Because it's all
music.
it's all like pop music.
Thank you, YouTube.
Yes.
And then you uploaded the same muted video again,
Well,
so it could be seen muted again.
well, no.
This was what? Was it Germany?
No. The issue, it wasn't muted. It was blocked.
Okay, and not here, was it?
It was muted somewhere.
It was muted here. Because there's two of them. There's the original one, and there's another one where you just muted everything.
Yeah, but you. I can't remember if that's only because you're logged in as the manager that you can see that.
No, this was before.
Okay.
This was when I was watching them. Oh yeah, this crap. Okay, yeah. Star Fox.
But not as. Why can't I use my gummy ship? I mean, we made
Instead of like this hover bike against this weird like Phoenix Metal Gear.
Metal Gear Phoenix.
Metal Gear.
Colonel. managed to retrieve Emma. Or no, we've got Emma Emmerich. We've managed to avoid drowning. Good job. I was watching. I watched a play of 2 last week, and like I just started cracking up while I was working, and I'm like, no, nothing. It's fine. He's so unlikable. Ugh. And I like one of my team leads was like we were talking about that.
Oh, I've had a laser the whole time.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you've got O will drain, square will attack, no, sorry, X will attack, square will laser. Laser! Keep attacking that dragon.
Oh, I was gonna say, are we actually hitting it?
Apparently. We will rip you apart piece by piece. Stupid dragon. Oh, something's flying. That or that was its brain.
I think it's that weird knight armor guy again or something.
Oh no, snowflake lasers.
Yeah, I think you have to wait till you can actually hit the engine. Yeah. I hate how it does that.
Snowflake lasers? No.
No, the, like, it diverges.
It is very divergent.
The Divergent series, whatever the newest one was.
I hate that they're all called that, like...
Divergent series, something.
Yeah. I was like, that's...
How about you just call them whatever?
Or just call them Divergence.
Divergent, Insurgent, Allegiant, and Forward.
It's like, they didn't call... Did they call
Or you could call it... Yeah, because, exactly, just use the title.
Because isn't that what they did with Twilight? It became Twilight New Moon instead of just...
Twilight Saga New Moon.
Oh, did they? That
yeah, and then Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn.
Part 1 and
Part
2,
2, yeah.
10, and 27, whatever.
Just do like Well, yeah, like the original Star Wars movies, they were just their titles. There was just New Hope, Star Wars, Empire
Star
Strikes
Wars
Back.
movie. New Hope.
It was just Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi.
I am so not looking forward to Rogue One, a Star Wars story.
Is that what it's called? Is that what they're calling it now?
Yeah, all of these anthology movies are going to be a Star Wars story. So it'll be Han Solo, a Star Wars story. I'm like, people, it's Star Wars :
Oh my God!
something.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I kept knocking bombs into him.
Star Wars Rogue One. Every video game in the whole thing did it. Every movie did it.
Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars, Republic Commando, Star Wars, Clone Wars, Star Wars, this, Star Wars that, it wasn't Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, a Star Wars story.
I don't understand why they're having such an issue with this.
Because
I guess,
Disney.
Yeah. Disney doesn't like how Lucasfilm used to do it, or they're like, oh, we have to be different because...
We own it now.
It's for Disney.
Oh, that's the big complaint I'm hearing is Disney is officially rewriting all this old EU stuff, and I'm like, well, it sounds like they're rewriting it, but they're not actually making any effort to make it better. They're just
Like what? Like the books?
Yeah, I can't think of an example off the top of my head, but the comic books are starting to retell what actually happened between episode 4 and 5, and from what I've heard from reviewers, like, well, it's different.
So is Thrawn back in the...
He's going to be in the series. Season 3 hasn't come out yet. But yes, he's going to be in Rebels Season 3.
Wonder if he's going to be like he was.
Well, yeah,
because Thrawn was all that shit was after.
yeah, he was originally.
Hey, Riku?
He was around, but
But all that stuff, him being awesome, was after Jedi.
I couldn't bring myself to say it. Not until everything was back to the way it was before.
Don't worry. We'll make that happen. Once this is over, you can thank her all you want.
Yeah.
technically he was, according to the EU, he was around being awesome, but he didn't like rise to prominence until after. Kind of the joke is the Emperor, he was a good soldier, but the Emperor was inherently xenophobic, so he would never let him rise to such a high rank.
Why? What was he?
He was Chiss.
So the Emperor is whatever human, like...
Yeah. So it wasn't until after the Emperor died that he essentially...
filled the vacuum.
Yeah, he basically... His goal was to...
What the hell is going on?
To
Oh no.
bring everybody back. You know, make it awesome again. Rebuild the Empire.
Apparently I can jump as high as I want now.
I can't actually say too much because I haven't actually read those books, which I know is a cardinal sin for EU fans. But
You'll have to tell Matt.
I thought he didn't like any of the books, or
He just hasn't read them all.
Oh, that's why.
well, that's like me.
Then why you can jump as high as you want?
Oh, but here we go. I get to knock buildings out of my phone.
Maybe.
Go close to buildings for reaction commands.
Go, Riku.
I choose you!
Now you can go back to the platform.
Laser!
Stop it. Game.
Riku, heal me!
Snowflake lasers.
Riku, where are you, Riku? Riku.
Oh. Did he do that?
Yeah.
Thank you,
Oh,
Riku.
okay. You only had to ask him 3 or 4 times.
Come on, Riku.
You were too far away. Stop doing that, Sora.
Sorry. He
No,
jumped
no,
really high.
I'm blaming Sora. Sora, stop doing that. I didn't say Josh. I'm not blaming you for this.
This is not your fault. You are not culpable in
It's
this
Nightmare.
matter.
It's Nightmare.
Ish.
It's Nightmare Al. Over sitting in his chair.
Nothingness is eternal.
The two brothers from FMA were Ed and
And now.
what's Al? What's the full name?
Alphonse.
Alphonse. Okay, because that's what he looks like to me. Like if Nightmare and Alphonse, a suit of armor, Alphonse had like a child.
I was waiting for you to say it, and it was going to be awkward.
Or okay, they cloned both of them and made this. And they made him a king. Because he has a...
Again? Really? Again with the growl?
Yes, again. Because we had to do this fight again for what I think it's called padding. Because there's really no reason we had to do this again.
You kidding? That's only 3 or 4.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need 3 of 4. You needed like 2.
Wait,
Yeah. Now
Oh,
we're killing
okay.
Xemnas.
Heroes
Again?
from the
Yes,
realm
but
of light.
Xemnas, and not Armor Xemnas, or Dragon Xemnas,
I
or
will not allow
pre-Armor
it
Xemnas,
to end this
Now
way.
post-armor Xemnas.
or 2 lightsabers at Memory Tower Xemnas, or
Light and
Black and
darkness
white
are
Xemnas.
eternal.
no, it's Zebra Xemnas.
Then surely we nothing
That's fun to
must
say.
be the same.
Zebra Xemnas. And zebra has to be spelled with an X.
Eternal.
Well, I
You're
mean,
right.
how else would you spell it?
Light and darkness are eternal.
With a Z like usual, but
Nothing probably goes on forever too.
no.
Guess what, Xemnas?
That doesn't mean you're eternal.
So you're saying he's
No more
nothing, but he's not
eternal
actually
than that
nothing?
Radiance of yours.
So he's a nobody who what he thinks is nothing, but we're saying nothing. Nobodies aren't actually nothing. Therefore, even if nothingness is eternal, he's not eternal because he's not nothing.
Are supreme.
Yes.
Something.
Because he's not nothing, because he's clearly right there.
Because he's clearly something.
Standing in front of us. Oh yes, Nightmare, Raven, Ribbon, Black Streamer, Xemnas. I remember this crap. Oh god. Do we start over here if you die?
I don't know.
Well, no.
I hope we never find out.
Remember that time we were in a totally alternate dimension and we were fighting the dude that died 3
Made
times?
of the alternate dimension, made of the void from the end of 2001, A Space Odyssey, but without the color.
Where are the stars? They told me it was full of stars.
Okay.
Now it's full of
Hail.
What about this?
It's full of white holes.
It's full of newspaper. And like liquid newspaper swirling down a toilet.
Well, it's funny. It looks like we've got black holes and white holes, but they're all clearly white.
Is white hole actually a thing?
It's a theoretical thing.
So yes and no.
So as much as
we think if they existed, they're all gone. They might have existed.
So what were
at one
they?
time. Basically, they're the reverse of a black hole. They were
light coming out.
Yeah, they were a spot where matter was dense, but it was spewing out the matter as opposed to sucking.
So
it
you
in.
would rather be around a white hole?
Probably.
Yes, because it won't suck you in
It'll
and kill
push you away.
Yes.
It will repel you.
Admittedly, depending on what the white hole's spitting out,
it could kill you by virtue of hitting you with it.
Yeah, it could be like pummeling you with radiation.
But at least you wouldn't be crushed.
Yeah, but it might be like Fantastic Four radiation.
You wouldn't suffer from spaghettification.
No, you wouldn't. Okay, like being sucked into a black hole probably isn't. I wouldn't imagine is that painful because it's probably very
probably
fast.
pretty instantaneous.
Well,
exactly, but being killed by radiation sounds very torturous.
Well, except the way the black hole would kill you would essentially. I could imagine the closest like real world equivalent I can think of it'd be like being tortured on the rack. It's
except like being pushed together, right?
Well, no. The issue is you're going to die well before you hit the black hole because the tidal forces of the black hole are going to stretch you out into. Imagine so like the black hole is like the sink. The water is swirling around to get it in. You're going to get stretched out
while swirling
around,
but very fast, and you probably wouldn't feel it very long. Or if you're very far away, you'll start feeling. Well, yeah, because nothing's ever close enough to a black hole to actually send us any reading.
Yeah,
because the reading will get sucked into the black hole
by the nature of the phenomenon.
But it has been termed by scientists. They call it spaghettification.
Because you get turned into spaghetti.
Yes, it is. It is a technical spaghettification because
that is not a word.
It will stretch.
I don't know.
It will stretch you out to essentially all of your atoms will be one long straight line, one long spaghetti strand.
Hey Riku, thank you. Or not. You have to. Oh, is this where you have to? Oh yeah. What? Asshole! The noodle effect.
Per Wikipedia,
did you lock onto him?
Yeah. In astrophysics, spaghettification, sometimes referred to as the noodle effect, is the vertical stretching and horizontal compression of objects into long, thin shapes, rather like spaghetti, in very strong, non-homogeneous gravitational fields. It is caused by extreme tidal forces. I'll insert, like those around the black hole.
Reversal.
I almost like the noodle effect better.
Yes, the noodle effect. That's better.
But spaghettification is more fun to say.
Hey Riku, thank you.
That was me.
Oh, that was you? Okay.
Man, I thought I was the best.
Around. No one's gonna ever keep you down. I was about to say, this was going a lot better than I remember.
That's just because we've been talking about the noodle effect.
No, but it's like...
Everything's better with noodles.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, I remember long ago this going very poorly. What the fuck?
Finish the combo!
He is!
One last reaction command.
Oh, this thing. This is awesome.
Oh, yeah!
I need to tap triangle like my life depends on it. Oh, and square. Or and X.
I was like, hey Sora, why aren't you doing it too? Because you were just standing there getting hit. There's a part in Metal Gear Solid 2 that's kind of like this. Strangely.
There can't be this much light in the universe.
It's a white hole! We are the white hole.
If there's a bright center to the universe, we must be it.
Yeah.
So he's got a lightsaber.
And now we can do that because Disney.
Now we can do that without copyright infringement.
Yes. The enemy can actually have a lightsaber. Did he just use like in-game dialogue in a cutscene?
Yes. Yes, he did.
I thought you were giving him the Ultima Weapon.
And by our powers combined...
Captain Planet. I love it when the Planeteers impaled people that did wrong.
You're not dead yet?
No, that was when we had to do it with a combo. When he had no way to fight back.
Yes.
Yeah, he's just like suspended in air. Yes, and then we had to finish him with a combo. Kingdom Hearts. You're dead, so he's dead.
It's being
right?
broken
Like,
down into his constituent zebra parts.
that are made of bats.
Did it!
So he's dead.
For real?
I wouldn't be too sure of that.
Yeah, I think. But I'm trying to figure out who is the... Well, I'm guessing in 3 it would be the actual Xehanort. Because he's pretty much the only one left. Because we've killed his Heartless and his Nobody.
Sora. I can't.
No, there's like
Don't
13
say
of them
another
now.
word. It's not over. It's just not.
I was gonna say I can't give up, but... Okay.
How can you say that? Even if we could go on. Look where we are.
Funhouse?
Oh, come on, Riku. You've been hanging out in darkness too long. You gotta try and think positive.
See, that's why, like, that's the,
Sora? You lead.
They do that a lot more in Japan. Like, they'll have, like, the sort of the less intelligent protagonist with the heart of the pure heart.
Mm-hmm.
I always figured I was better at stuff than you.
Yeah,
It's because
you're right.
intelligent people are
Are
naturally
you
evil.
mad?
No. I kinda always thought
Because
you were
Japan.
better at everything, too. Riku, look. What's that light?
Is it one of the holes swirling around you? That's flushing the newspapers down the toilet? Oh yeah, I told my mom might go up to that guy's food truck tomorrow. There were like
That's
8
good.
cars there when I drove by coming back from work.
It's good.
Whereas yesterday I drove back, it was like 6:30. He was already gone.
Hey, we're on the
Yeah, he
other
leaves at like 6ish.
Except for that one day when we went.
Yeah, that was still... Like,
No, that was like, it was almost 7. But I think he was just about
Yeah.
leaving.
I can walk.
We're on the other side of the Kingdom Hearts door from 1. Can't we just find the door?
This is that beach. You know that beach where the game ends?
Mm-hmm.
And the water that clearly has no effect on his shoe.
Maybe the darkness has gotten to me, too.
No.
Riku!
I can walk, I swear. Oh, I lied.
Maybe the darkness has gotten to me too. Well, that can't be because you didn't pass your
This world is
Keyblade
perfect
test.
to me. If this is what the world really is, just this, then maybe I should fade back into darkness.
Riku.
If the world is made of light and darkness, we'll be the darkness.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah,
Wow, that was...
the other side. The realm of light is safe now. Kyrie, the king, and the others are there.
That's what I mean. Hey, Sora. Could you help me? I want to get down to the water.
Okay, his
Stop, give me your wedgie.
His hand is just north enough.
It's the belt.
He's holding
Yeah, I
on.
know. That's what I'm
These
saying. He's like
waves
dragging
seem
him by his pants.
Take me down to the river. I don't remember the tune.
What I
of that
said back
song.
there. About thinking I was better at stuff than you.
Changed my mind. I think I'm right.
To tell you the truth, Sora,
I was right all along.
I was jealous of you.
Obviously.
What for?
Because you're shorter and not as good as me.
I wished I could live life the way you do. Just following my heart.
No, I thought he was going to say like an idiot.
Yeah,
Well, I
I've
think
got
that's
my
the
share of problems,
implication.
too.
Like what?
Like wanting to be like you.
Well, there is one advantage to being me.
Taller.
Something you can never imitate.
Really? What's that?
Having you for a friend.
You can have you for a friend. I think that's just
called.
called being conceited,
I'm
though.
okay the way I am. I've got something you could never imitate, too.
Kyrie. I mean,
You said that. What?
I've got a nobody inside me.
Is it time for a song I'm probably going to have to cut out of the episode?
Maybe. We're
As
about
a-
to read the bottle message.
As opposed to just having,
Wait, is someone sending out an SOS?
Yes.
as opposed to just having like Xehanort inside of you, like Riku does, or something like that.
Yeah, that's not a nobody, that's a heartless.
Excuse me.
Totally different.
Better or worse, I have no idea.
There's no way that message would actually get out. I know it's going to because...
Video game. There's no way that message should have gotten here.
Hey, it's the realm of darkness. Maybe stuff ends up here.
It's
Like,
the
other people, like, you know, the other side.
it's the instructions on how to get out of here.
Do you want me to read it to you? Because I know you're not literate.
Hey, I know my letters.
Oh man, this game got looking a lot better.
We've gotten all JRPG-ish.
And yeah, all full motion CG.
And hope that our hearts will blend. Now I will step forward to realize this wish.
They totally look a lot different, or at least
Starting
Sora
a journey
does.
may not be so hard. Or maybe it's already begun. There are many worlds.
Oh, you're starting to talk like the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1.
One sky. One
It's
Space.
weird. I'll say this, and maybe this is just me, my observation. They actually look more Asian in the CG
Yeah, they
cutscenes
do.
than they do in the game.
Light.
The door to light.
Swim to it.
Or the Door to Darkness.
We'll go together.
Yeah, they look more Asian
Yeah.
now. Actually, I wonder if
really
that was
do.
on purpose. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me that noticed that.
Yeah, I'll agree.
Oh god.
Motion passes.
Oh god, it's blinding. Man, we're flying.
Whoa, Kyrie, I had this awesome dream.
I had the same exact thought.
Yeah, the great minds think alike.
I was falling towards water, and then I was falling. And then
Wait,
a
was it-
huge splash in
The
the
water
water,
was
and it was
cool. Kyrie, we've been smoking. Whoa.
See?
That was a minimalistic splash for
They would have gotten a 10 at the Olympics.
Yeah, right.
I think that's like a 20. There'd been a new scale just for that splash coming down that fast and making no splash at all. Is this totally the island from the first game?
It's all back together now.
I remember it being night during this final thing, or maybe it was just the part from
Nope.
before. Maybe I'm remembering where that little darkness place.
Well, the sun is setting.
Way to ruin everything.
No!
Help!
Run away.
I'm being mauled by crazy animals.
Oh god, I'm drowning.
Do they have rabies shots?
We know the real couple here. You're so Asian! All of a sudden.
Sora, what did you do? What happened in the world of darkness?
Actually, it's just Sora, because I don't really see that with Riku as much.
Riku
Or
always kind of
Kyrie.
looked a little...
Yeah, I can see it with Riku. Well, Kyrie, looking head on, it's not as bad as when we were looking from the
No,
side.
don't give up Oathkeeper. That thing's awesome.
I have the Ultima Weapon now. We're having a moment.
So are they a couple too? By virtue of Sora and Kairi being a couple?
I don't know. That's weird. And would one influence the other?
Yeah. So
like, if our inner nobodies really wanted to be together and we really didn't, would one of us, or would like the two of us end up more wanting to be together, or would the nobodies start hating each other? Or is it independent?
Well, because I remember asking that a long time ago, like when our Roxas and Naminé a couple, and people are like, no. I'm like, wouldn't that follow? Because
you would think
maybe they're just
their people are a couple. Because I think people saying no is because they literally have no interaction almost.
Yeah, like they never.
But I guess it's almost like preordained because Sora and Kairi are a couple, and
when did Naminé merge with Kairi? When did they get separated? It doesn't make any sense!
No, they merged when she rescued her from jail.
But when did they get separated?
When she became a
What do you mean,
Heartless.
when did she get separated?
Didn't they take her heart?
That was like the whole point of the first game, is Kairi had no heart, and you spent half the game trying to get her heart back.
Yeah, that's when the nobody was
When did
created.
you forget that?
I have no memory of her losing
remember,
her
you
heart.
no,
Remember,
because
you put it back,
she-
remember?
and if we played Birth by Sleep already, you would know why she lost her heart. But let's not get into that yet. But yeah, no, she lost her heart because she was attacked by Heartless when me and Riku weren't around. Riku found her, but realized she didn't have a heart, so he turned to the the darkness to try to like get her heart back from the darkness.
I'm getting vague recollections.
And then we stabbed ourselves with the Keyblade and released all of the hearts, including Kairi's, and then we became Heartless.
Because remember, remember Kairi's heart is in Sora.
Yes.
Okay, and Sora became a cardiac
You had it
surgeon.
all along. But yeah, so
Simple and Clean's a better song.
Hey.
Ow, ow, ow.
Thanks, art director. Texture.
I don't know why this See, I remember watching a stream of this game, and somebody was like, why does he get so mad at Belle? I'm like, what do you mean, why does he get mad at Belle? She all this time, and she still doesn't know why this rose is important? Like, or it's this floating rose that he has made in this place that he told you to clearly not go, and you're wondering why he's mad when her first instinct is to just take the case off and try and, touch it. Like,
don't touch glowy magical objects without warning, or
right.
no warning labels.
I wouldn't. And she's supposed to be the smart one.
She's book smart,
not
street smart.
Apparently. Man, this took a lot less time. It's less than an hour.
Yeah, we were right at the
I
end.
know, but I don't know. So now we can literally go back and just start doing gummy stuff. If we want, because that was it.
Hey, Gubby.
It's all over. No, don't we have to do all the extra stuff to get the ultimate ending that foretells Kingdom Hearts 3 in a billion years?
I don't know.
Is there
I'm
one
joking.
of those?
Yes, there is. Remember, it's that scene where the field of
Keyblades.
That's not Kingdom Hearts 3. That was Birth by Sleep.
Oh, that's.
I thought that was 358/2.
No, 358/2 was the thing with Jean.
These are all.
Yeah, because Birth by Sleep.
Birth by Sleep is the with the Keyblade Graveyard. You end up at the Keyblade Graveyard at the end.
Yeah, so
no, we don't have to do that.
which we could. That's on this one, isn't it?
It is
Birth
on
by
this
Sleep?
one.
Josh was wondering what he should play
With
next.
the cards.
There's cards in that one?
Sort of. Well, yes. So instead of magic, you have cards, and you can swap out your deck. Well, no, it plays exactly like this one, but instead of reaction commands, Triangle will just use whatever card you have. So you'll have a card for fire, and you can stack them with different abilities. So it's actually a lot more fun.
Utada,
than
is
having
that
magic.
the one who did Simple and Clean?
Yeah,
Okay.
she did both.
Island Def Jam Music Group.
Remember that time?
But,
when we were in
so
the realm of
essentially what
darkness?
happens is you get cards for doing things, beating people, stuff like that, and you get to craft cards from stuff later. It essentially just gives you a whole bunch of abilities. So it's kind of like reaction commands, but reaction commands that you can preload and put in a certain order.
Instead of actually fighting with the cards.
Yeah, so it's like a perfect amalgamation of this game and the stupid card thing from.
And by perfect
Chain of
amalgamation, we
Memories.
mean you're not beholden to cards.
No, it's yeah. So you can literally ignore them the entire game, but like cure and stuff are cards, so you're gonna use them. But it's not like it's a lot easier to navigate than trying to fit 2 or 3 magic things into your customized.
Instead of
you can cycle through them real fast. You can set one to default, so you can always get to it, and you just press triangle to do everything.
instead of what was that? It's a 0. It was a what now?
Yeah.
Never mind.
That was, although that had its perks too, because the last half of the game, all I had to do was tap triangle to win. Because
you had 0?
I mathematically planned out my decks so that every set of 3 cards would sum up to the same 3 interval, which would do a certain attack, and then it would dump the last card every time I did it. But then when the deck recycled with those cards missing, the 3 would still line up. So all I had to do was keep tapping triangle. And then once all of my cards were gone, I just had to press X to use one of the 3 items that were left, which gave me all my cards back, and then just rinse and repeat. So you would press triangle you would press triangle 40 times, and then you would press X once, and then you would press triangle 40 times again. And then by then you would pretty much kill any boss. Because I used Sonic Raid all the freaking time. Which was that thing from the first one that you get from Cloud. Yep. All I did was use that constantly.
Did they do the voice actors yet?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention during the whole card thing.
What are you guys doing alone in the woods together?
And by woods we mean bamboo forest.
They're like woods in China.
I was going to say because China.
I will run them through for interrupting our first kiss. And so yeah, we completely talked through. Mickey dissed. He left.
Is this all like
Riku.
epilogue stuff?
Yeah, we started doing epilogue now. Mickey and Minnie got back together, and Mickey was like, "Riku never meant anything to me."
I don't care what they told you.
Stuck in a dark realm.
I don't care what Sora told you. Oh yeah, and now our pictures are in the sky, asshole. And you're alive again. Or no.
Oh, hey, remember when I made an obscure podcast joke with you, but by the time the video actually comes around, the podcast will be over? Those were good times. It was the Adventure Zone. For any of you still living in suspense.
Disney music credits. Oh, okay.
He's a pirate,
I guess.
Under the sea.
Part of your world.
He's a pirate under the sea, part of your
Yes,
world.
Alan Menken and Howard Ashman. They were great.
Whoop-de-booper bounce.
I don't know. Get to the voice. Oh, we must have missed. Oh, okay.
Oh, no, there we go.
Haley Joel Osment.
Wow, that was a while to get to them.
Usually, the vocal cast is the first thing.
And Hayden Panettiere.
Jessica DiCiccio.
James Patrick Stewart.
Not to be confused with that other Patrick Stewart.
Paul St.
Robin
Peter.
Atkin Downs.
Oh, Christopher Lee.
Crispin Freeman. Lena Subari, Rachel Leigh Cook, Mae Whitman.
Chris
Wilfredo.
Edgerly. George Newbern also.
Wilfredo.
Wait, Molly Keck was a selfie? What?
George Newbern also did.
Tara Strong.
He was Superman. In I think the Justice League, or maybe it was Superman the animated series.
And all these people.
All these people from the well, this is like the Disney.
Jim
Disney,
Cummings. Why does that
list.
sound familiar?
That's Pete.
More Crispin
okay.
Freeman.
James Earl Jones,
Ming
sort
Na.
of. Kevin Michael Richardson.
James Arnold Taylor. Hey, Ratchet.
David Ogden Stiers.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
James Woods.
Where's Chris Redfield?
Punching boulders.
He was too busy punching boulders to be in this game.
Well, I love how we're like, oh, epilogue stuff, and by epilogue we mean like the ends of their movies, which we would have already known.
Well, the only ones that we didn't really know was the guys going into the struggle and Mickey and Donald getting back with their respective ladies.
Oh, and the Disney happy ending to The Little Mermaid.
Not becoming sea foam today.
This is old news, man. There had already been a sequel, and there's The Lion Guard now, which my niece really likes.
Don't even think I've heard of it.
It's about like Sora's. It's about
Sora.
Simba's. I think it's about Simba's son.
Because there was another movie about his daughter. I
Yeah, that
think,
was two.
Okay, yeah.
That was The Lion King too.
Look at the best ice cream ever. Scrooge McDuck made it. He's awesome. I'm too cool for ice cream.
Fuck.
But not too cool for fairy wings.
Oh. You remember those? Oh, you remember when I got stabbed through the chest?
Never happened in this universe.
I know.
It never happened.
Localization? Who needs that shit? Oh wait, English.
Aerith Gainsborough, I heard you were dead.
Here's epilogue we don't know. Is that the special place or whatever it's called? Secret place or whatever.
The secret special place.
Super secret.
The super secret.
Super
awesome
special
place.
awesome place. And that chicken that's drawn up. One thing missing. There. That's right, because he drew like the dragon body on it.
Yeah, the T-Rex body. He's like,
Well, because it was supposed to be like him shooting a laser from his mouth. When I guess it's supposed to be them feeding the what is it? The
Palpu.
Palpu fruit.
Wait, shouldn't she be with him now? Shouldn't they be like rubbing it together?
Ew. Don't ever say that again.
No, it's
only one person should or can rub at a time.
it's
Pete, the studio mascot.
It's symbolic, right? Guys.
What is symbolic for it takes two to rub?
Yeah. Well, I guess if we're referring to that kind, then yes. Disney Interactive.
There's no way I can salvage this, so I'm just gonna let it go.
Just let it die.
Is there... Okay, I was gonna say, is there anything else?
Well, it just bugged me that he was there alone. Like, the whole point was you finally
Maybe
got
she was
back.
still asleep. Maybe he left early.
No, apparently there is still something else. He went to be with...
Well, no, Kyrie's still asleep because they
I
probably
think
share
she's
a
still
bed.
there, actually.
Hey, the Palpu fruit. It's right there. I feel like we've been here before.
Changed, huh?
I feel more Asian than ever.
Nope.
Oh no, I guess she's not there
Nothing
yet.
She's probably... They're probably... Is this sun up or down?
Looks like down.
What a small...
I don't know if that's west or not.
We don't have the rights to that
Part of
song.
one that's much bigger.
Yeah.
I like the Destiny Islands theme in the background.
Hey, Riku. What do you think it was? The door to the light.
The door to the light, that's exactly what it was.
This.
My chest?
Sternum?
This?
My chain.
No, my, what is this,
It's always closer.
Yeah, okay, that is a sternum. I was thinking of clavicle, which is the bones up here.
Sora! Riku!
I made dinner.
No, I have a message in a bottle.
Message
I have
in
my
a
message in a bottle.
Wow, you must have run really far.
From the king?
God, who needs like cell phones in this world? Just throw a bottle of shit in the ocean and it just always gets to the right people.
Was this for the plot for Dream Drop Distance?
Apparently, we also share the same ocean as well as the same sky.
Yeah.
That would have been what succeeded this, would be Dream Drop, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Dream Drop is the only thing chronologically after this, I believe. Currently.
Yeah, because there were 3 games made after this, but only one of them actually took place after.
Yes, it was a prequel, an in-between, and the after. Well, actually, there were 4 games, 358 over 2 days.
Did any games come out in
there was
between 1 and 2?
Chain of Memories.
Oh, yeah, Chain of Memories.
Chain of Memories, 358 over 2 days, Dream Drop Distance, and then Birth by Sleep.
Well, no, Chain of Memories came out between 1 and 2.
Yeah. No, it didn't get released in between 1 and 2, it got released after 2.
Mm-mm.
Didn't it?
No. I don't believe so.
I thought it did.
Oh, apparently we do
get the sweet. This is Birth by Sleep?
Well, it was referenced in Birth by Sleep, and you actually got to go there. That looks like Aqua, that looks like Terra, and
In their sweet armor?
There's a third one, it's Ventus.
They had armor?
Mm-hmm.
I never played it, so...
Oh, well, wait right there, sir.
I didn't know they had... I have never seen them in armor.
Yeah, they have to don armor in order to traverse the voids between worlds, so...
I'm gathering that's Aqua.
Like the original story of Darth Vader's arm.
Actually, no, Aqua, I think, is the one on the left.
No. Is Ventus the shortest one?
Yes.
Okay, then yes. No, Chain of Memories came out before, too.
Really? That came out after. Then yes.
Chain of Memories came out after, too.
That might...
The Game Boy Advance Chain of Memories came out in 2004.
And that's Xehanort. Yep, Birth by Sleep.
It's been so long, I forgot it was referring to Birth by Sleep, and we are an ambitious adventurer.
We are.
And this is the... Wait, hold it. Hold
that
pose.
Gives me my stats.
Ooh. Oh, you're only standard. 81%. Gummy Route's only 46.
Never got
We'll
saved
fix
by
that.
Mickey. Screw you.
Most you summon Chicken Little 0.
That's cheating. He used Antiform 6.
So it came out like almost like a year.
I can't remember if we can do extra stuff, so I'll save it in this file in case.
Chain of Memories came out like a year and 4 months before 2 in this country. Because Kingdom Hearts 2 came out in March of 2006 here. So it's been 10 years. 10 and a half.
We're still eating sea salt ice cream together.
Yay, now we can watch everything that's ever happened.
Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5.
Now we can you load? Is it just start new game?
I don't know.
That's
I
what,
saved it here in case it did
Oh, it
that.
says Altar of Not. So
yeah,
I'm guessing.
so I guess you can. Woot.
Is there a new game plus in this game?
No.
So you just have to start a new game.
Yep, but you can start it on higher difficulty.
Great.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Save that for the nobodies.
Alright, well I guess that'll technically end
The story portion of this. Stay tuned for Gummy Shenanigans.
the completion of the adventure. A new enemy has materialized and awaits Sora in one of the worlds. Wow.
How hideously
Really?
vague.
One of them.
And on that note, farewell, Internet. Wait, what?
Nothing that important.
Alright, so apparently we're back because of random story stuff happened after I hit stop. Silly me.
Skateboard right into the void. Ah. I guess you can't.
Get off.
You have to be on the ground to examine this. Putting your face right in it won't solve anything.
Let's leave it alone.
Too late.
Oh my god, only half of my heart is spinning. It just looks like the heart on the side for loading is just clapping. Like...
Whoa.
What? Are we in Pride Rock?
No, it takes us here?
Where's here? Is this the graveyard?
I think so.
New content! Even for Josh! Who knows this, should know this game in and out.
This was never in my version.
No, no, because this is Final Mix, we didn't get that. Oh my god, what? What is happening?
It's that guy from that cutscene.
Which one? No one's saying anything.
It's whispers on the wind.
Yeah. Half of your heart is inside of me right now.
Oh, is that what, Ventus?
Looks like his armor.
You say whispers on the wind, but no one's actually saying anything. Like it's
Because
just
they're whispering.
what's like.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I had that backwards. It's Terra.
No, if you want Xehanort, you gotta have Riku.
That is the one he chose, actually.
What, Riku?
Yes. He made Riku a Keyblade wielder.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You're looking at the or you seem familiar because you have Ventus in you.
Yes.
Oh God! Look at all those health bars. Jesus Christ!
And that's his bike.
Oh
I was
God!
gonna say this isn't gonna end well.
No,
because we have no idea what we're even doing.
Holy shit! What was that?
I think this is a Sephiroth 99 situation. Okay. I don't think we're ready for this. I think there's gonna have to be some grinding involved. Off camera.
He just like blew me up.
With his bike and like the Death Star laser.
Okay, so that can be a funny stinger at the end. We're good now, right? We're done?
Okay.
We're good, right? Let's do it again.
Let's try again.
Just
I just want to make sure that it really will thoroughly just destroy us that easily. Oh my God. We'll just drop in and it'll start instead of making us what? Oh no, because it's... We didn't load the game, we continued. Oh, yeah, okay. So we're fighting Terra.
I like how he's like looking around like, is something else gonna come kill us?
My God, oh my God, you're doing so little damage! Oh my God!
And then I exploded.
And you have the best weapon in the game. You were doing like chip damage. You'd swear he was blocking the whole time. You hit him. I'm like, oh my God, you hit him. I looked at the health bar and it was like that much. Like, okay, we're done. You can
For realsies this time.
get out of here. That was terrible.
Wow.
That big old fuck you from the developer. Like, oh, you need like 30 more levels to even touch him. That's what just happened.
Bye, Internet. On a slightly less happy note now that we just got murdered.